Throughout the year, we've spoken to many people from the worlds of politics, business, the arts and society. As 2008 draws to a close, we asked them what their wishes are for the year ahead.
I hope that in the new year the European Parliament will continue to play a decisive democratic role in the European Union, and that those who want to move Europe forward will be strengthened in the European elections.
I hope people will understand that we're living in one world and that our happiness here in Germany or Europe depends on how we combat poverty and how we deal with climate change. We need to understand when making decisions that in order to do good, we must take the path that is best for the whole world.
No wars, as there was in Georgia. No systematic breakdown like the financial crisis. And a high level of interest and turnout for the European elections.
I think
the most important thing is that people find their inner peace and deal with one another peacefully. They should treat each other with kindness and not go to war. And I hope that people will be able to find solutions to all the problems we face, with dialogue, with a smile, and with a view to the big picture.
I'd like to see a bit more stability in the world, as that is the prerequisite for peace. Peace may not be everything, but without peace, all is for nothing.
I hope all the pessimism that's in people's heads at the moment doesn't turn into reality. I hope the current crisis will turn out to be not so bad, and that we can look to the future with more optimism by the end of next year.
A crisis also offers opportunities, and any downturn is followed by an upturn. We just don't know how long this slump will be, but we should nonetheless believe in tomorrow, in better times ahead. That in itself would achieve so much.
We like to secure all our stuff, not to be in a difficult situation, to maintain all the working places which we have. We hope that we get more happy customers.
My first wish is that people start the new year in a positive and confident frame of mind, that they believe in their own strengths. I hope that will give a fresh impetus to the economy and the demand for new cars, especially cars from Ford, of course.
I hope that the many steps taken to combat the crisis will finally start to have an effect, and that the financial markets become more positive again.
My wish is that this difficult recession does not hit the labour market too hard, that not too many people end up losing their jobs.
It's my last year as the bank's chief economist, and I hope next year ends better than it's going to start.
I have two wishes. First, I hope the financial crisis makes people reflect, and that in this reflection they can find a proper basis again for a good life. Secondly, I hope our world becomes more peaceful, that people are able to approach one another more and work together better, and that the fear of terrorism fades somewhat.
If we want to change the world, we should start with ourselves. We need to change our interior world by giving ourselves the chance to become the best people we can be.
What I would wish for is that women are able to win greater responsibility in public life. I feel that the contribution that women make to public life is one that pushes social development forward, both nationally and internationally.
We have achieved a lot in the last 2.5 years, but I'm quite confident that together with the administration of President-elect Barack Obama, we can take the transatlantic relations to a totally new level.
I can answer this with 2 words: Barack Obama. I think he is the great hope for 2009. I think he evoked messianic expectations in America and all over the world, and I hope he can live up to some of those expectations.
I hope that the economic crisis, which has already created a range of different crises, does not turn into a humanitarian crisis. I hope that we can work together to create what I would call a new global deal for the 21st century. Learning from the crises and making globalization fairer for everyone.
On such occasions, my main wish is for privacy, to just relax for a day, in contrast to the rest of the year.
Obviously, my wish is for Frank-Walter Steinmeier to become Chancellor.
I hope people can start to depend on each other again, that politicians work together more constructively. That would achieve a great deal. I feel we've neglected trust. I would wish for more trust in all areas, between you and me as well, for example.
I hope that we continue to have stability here in Germany. I hope the economy will turn around again and that unemployment will stay as low as it is. I hope we have peace, both at home and abroad. And as a Social Democrat, I hope that Frank-Walter Steinmeier will be elected Chancellor this fall.
As head of the Green Party, I want the Greens to do well in the various elections to be held. And I hope the values we represent play an important role, as they're not just important for us, but for society as a whole.
Economically speaking, 2009 will be a difficult year, but I think it'll also be a good year, because we Germans will demonstrate that we can stick together and keep a clear head, even in times of crisis, and at the same time work toward building Germany's future. And in that sense, I will begin the new year with optimism.
I hope to lose 10 kilos. Maybe that'll help.
Tschüss.
My wish is that public money isn't just thrown at the big cats. I'd like to see it used to help those people who are hit hardest, the ones who lose their jobs, for example. I hope the government finds a way to help these people, like it does for the rich folk who don't really need it.
I wish for health and happiness, and that I keep on enjoying my work. I hope things go well for everyone close to me, and that the world is able to recover a bit from so many things.
I don't know. At the minute, with everybody speaking about recession, I just hope that somehow we all manage to hang together, and somehow that we come out of the recession better.
Thank you very much.
I hope everybody's all right, not too many people lose their jobs and the terrible financial crisis. I hope we have peace. Thank you.
I know it sounds simple, but when you reach my age, then your main wish is for good health, both for me and my family.
I hope it's quieter than last year, so I can get some writing done.
I think it would be good if friends took the time to cultivate their friendships. And I hope that people who are confronted with art love it.
Sie einfach nur lieben.